What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and we are in the last day to finish the test of Strength EX, and I do apologize, I'm running a bit late on this, but if you don't have any of the new units, if you haven't beaten this yet, because it is one of the most difficult events I think we've seen in the game so far, I have a team that can beat this. Several people have hit me up with teams that can beat it. I've never been able to replicate their level of success, but we have a team that could do it. Now, I've not completed it yet, but we've come really, really, really close. And I'll warn you, the number one thing you have to do is be patient. I'm really bad about that. I get incredibly aggressive, and it gets me killed. And I'll show you what I mean when we get in here. But first things first, this is the team. Now, this team is built specifically for a couple of things. Number one, Bell is all about his SA power. In fact, my item here is an item that gives him some critical rate, but it's because of the passives here that I have on it that I'm using it on Bell rather than Tiona. Number one, that magic increase. That instantly tells me I want that for Bell's SA. His SA is mostly magic based because it is Firebolt. 4% endurance increase, which is going to let him take a little bit less damage, and a dex increase is going to give us a little bit mobility and stuff. Just very nice overall boost for Bell. Now, a lot of people want me to put the knife on him, and I'll be honest with you. Another 10% endurance increase, very good. 22% dex, which is really nice. Only 1.5% magic. The higher magic stat is the reason that I have the other item on Bell. Either one of these would be great. Either one of those, when you use them, will give your unit a critical boost. I just happen to think this one is going to be better for Tiona just because the magic boost is a little lower. And Tiona's all physical. She's really not going to get anything out of that magic boost, but everything else is going to help her out drastically. Now, assist-wise, Hestia's there to basically give Bell just another boost on his SA power, and every scene card boosts Bell's SA. Speaking of SAs, when we come over here to Leafia, obviously we're using everything we can to just get her some SA power, but mostly I'm going to get her SAs immediately. So the cooldown is reduced 100% on her first SA. That basically means when we drop into the match, we're going to get her SA instantaneously. And that's going to be really important because remember, her SA also allows her to... Her SA also allows her to heal, or it really allows everybody else to heal as well. So anybody that we have in play when that big barrier's down, or the big summoning circle, for lack of a better way to put it, is down, that's going to let anybody in that circle kind of heal. So it's going to be very handy, and we want that from the start. Now, obviously, I'm using the cloak on her to give her a little bit more endurance. That's kind of the best thing that I can do for her right now. I normally would want to use Tiona here as our kind of damage soak and as kind of a DPS of sorts. But I'll be honest with you, she can't handle the amount of damage. She's really fallen off the map quite a bit. So everybody here is just to give her some physical attack, but basically we're going to use Leafia as our main DPS. Weird, I know, but her ranged attacks are just so worth it. The main reason we're using Tiona is just a little bit of extra SA power, a little bit of extra damage when and where we need it. She gets critical rate with the item, so she will have her purposes. Though she is at this point kind of a glass... I wouldn't even say glass cannon, because she doesn't really produce that much damage. She's just kind of an extra unit. You know, like she's... Her purpose... Now, her assist will be really good here, because we can come in and we can do all of this right out of the gate. But, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get that barrier down. And I actually do want Leafia. Alright, there we go. Just I really do want those ranged attacks. Those ranged attacks are going to do us so much good here. Okay. Try to stay at the barrier as much as possible. Get that healing out so when the barrier's gone, you're at least at as high a health as you can be at. It may not be perfect. Mine definitely won't be, but it'll be better than nothing. All right, so now that we're out here, I'm going to drop her item and give her a little bit of extra endurance. Give her that shield, and I'm basically just going to use her as a ranged DPS. It's crazy. I never thought we'd actually use her as a DPS, but Because Belle is just an SA cannon at this point, and we really don't want to get too close to this guy. It's a weird situation, but she really does make an awesome DPS. Okay, so we have our SAs. So we're going to drop hers. I'll bring Belle in, and I'm basically just going to use the next few moments to charge up Belle's Realist. We missed that attack completely. Oof. Okay. And now I will drop Hestia. I'll drop the item. Don't get knocked out of the barrier. And we will drop an SA. Nice. All right. So now I can bring Tiona in. Oh, I should have dropped her item. I really needed to drop her item. That's okay. Like I said, Tiona's not mega important here. She's just kind of a little bit of extra damage. Leafy, on the other hand, she is mega important. Now, I'm going to drop her items since we don't have the barrier up anymore, just so we take a little bit less damage. Because I'll be honest, if I lose Leafia or Belle, this is a done deal. So I need to do everything I can to kind of run around here, waste his time, but also get a couple of range shots off so that we're just not eating obscene amounts of damage. And the thing is, you want to take a moment to learn your opponent's moveset. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Playing this game a lot of times can feel like playing a Souls game, where you have to learn your opponent's moveset a few times before you actually go into battle. It's really crazy. One of the things that I both appreciate, but it also irritates me at times, because it's like, it's kind of insane to treat a gacha game like this, but it's also kind of a breath of fresh air at the same time, because, you know, as much as we play a lot of gacha games can get a little... It can feel a little... I don't want to say disingenuous, but... I took too much damage. I really took too much damage. The problem that I've got there is I needed Belle to charge his Realist, but our Minotaur was just, every attack was inside that circle. So if I take Belle out, I lose the Realist charge. If I leave him in there, he just takes too much damage. If that can happen. That's just bad RNG. That's completely just bad RNG. So we're going to restart this match, and we're going to do this the way that Hestia intended. Let's go. Okay, get out of the way. And if you're wondering why I'm not dropping Leafia's item right out of the gate, the honest answer is we've got enough healing that most damage can be healed before we get out of this phase. Emphasis on most. But when the barrier goes away, that's when we're going to kind of focus on healing. All right, so now or focus on defending. Everything was healing, now it's all defending. Oop, let's get out of there. He's going to drop another one here in just a second, so we want to run behind him. There we go. But we also do not want to get caught in his trap there. Oof, we missed him with that attack. Okay, we've got her SA. Let's drop it. And I can actually bring out our assist. And go. All right. Oof. Come on, Belle. All right. So we'll drop Hestia. We'll drop the item. And... oh, no critical hit. No. That is bad. All right. Oof, I forgot to drop her item again. I keep doing that. I get trigger happy. I'm gonna see if I can do well. We've got critical rate on her, but nah, I gotta get Leafy out here. Okay, I don't know. Okay, we did have range on that, so we'll go ahead and hit him with a ranged attack. Hit him with a ranged attack. Oof. I didn't think we'd be inside the circle for that one. That's okay. All right, and we've got her SA coming up. Get out of there. All right, here we go. Oh, we missed. Ugh! I hate that. Ah, come on. Dude, let me have my charge, for goodness sakes. Alright, we're going to drop the item. We're going to drop Hestia. I think we'll have just enough charge here in a second. Get him. Okay. Not perfect, but a good hit. Here comes Tiona. We'll drop that item. Good critical hits. And she is toast. That's fine. Oof. Girl. Believe it or not, her secondary skill did kind of save us there. I'll go ahead and use her defensive attack, her defensive item here. Come on, come on. Okay, he's going to attack. He's going to do this, and then he should do the big attack again. There it goes. There we go. He's trying to sucker us in to doing something dumb, but we are not falling for that. Okay. Item. Hestia. Ten seconds left. Bell don't whiff it. Got him. Yes. So, as I said, not going to be easy at all, but 100% doable. It took forever, but we managed to do it. So if you guys are looking for a last-minute way to actually beat this event, to get the rewards, because there's some sweet rewards over here for doing this, this is a great way to get it done. It's not the cleanest, it's not the best, but if you don't have the new units, if you don't have fully maxed out assists, if you haven't been wailing on the game, it definitely is a thing. So, here we are. We finally beat that. We got our rewards over here. We got our final medals. We've got a couple things left to do over here, but by and large, for the most part, everything is good to go. Let's see. We should have, in one of these, let's see, limited missions. There we go. 1,000 Sealess just for beating that. So go get your 1,000 Sealess. Like, comment, share as always, and I'll be back with more coming up soon.